What are the things beyond just picking or recommending the music? Should a fully professional working music supervisor be doing in any given production?
Well, it really, we all start from the music side. I shouldn't say we all start. Many of us start from the music side. Some start from the legal, administrative side. We do come from it from different angles. The bulk of what people think of a music supervisor, as you just said, is what I call their song pickers. A director or a producer or showrunner, depending on the project, the creative general will say, oh, I like this song, I need a song like this. And they'll go out and they'll research songs like that. They'll be pitched to them from independents, or they will just go through their library of what they have, or they know the big hit songs out there or the brand new artist releases from the labels. They will find songs, put a folder of songs together, and send them to the director. And that's their job. And that's well and good, because that really is the fun root of what we're doing. We're using music to help tell our story, so finding the songs is important. The other jobs that get involved, and interrupt me if I ramble off a little bit, but the other jobs are, I'll get involved in song spotting, which we'll talk about.
Right.
I get involved in finding and researching and hiring composers, which a lot of music supervisors don't. I like coming in, if possible, in the pre-production stage. So I will actually read scripts and go through in the pre-production meetings when possible to help even set designers identify what scenes might have music playing in a source situation. A source being a stereo, a boombox, a car radio, a little stage off on the side of a cafe where a live band might be playing. So we can help identify. So when they're actually shooting, they can perhaps put that in just so later, if music is playing there's a little bit of realism that, oh yeah, I believe there's a song playing there because I saw a stereo in the background somewhere. So I'll get involved in that. I myself get involved in music editing from a song standpoint. I don't really do score editing, a whole different talent, and hats off to real experienced music editors. And I'll explain later why I got involved in the editing. My process is different. I think we've talked about this before. I don't ever play songs. I show songs to my director. So I've basically learned how to use Pro Tools, etc. So I will actually do some song editing, and I will then oversee delivery, work with the composer. I'll have the meetings with the director, with the composer. I'll get involved again in spotting, in the review session, in making sure the composer has what they need so we can deliver final music to the mix stage. You were talking about re-record mixers. And I make sure delivery is there so the logistics and the technical elements are handled. And then very often I will be at the mix to just be another set of ears for the director or the producer as the project gets mixed. It's not just about the music, but my ears are attuned to audio, to the auditory sense. So while a director or producer, they're doing an audio mix, the sound mix, I'm there just as somebody who, I love the picture, but my ears are basically front and center. My ears are my eyes. So they use me a lot for that. All the way through to distribution, I have to make sure all the paperwork is done, all the licensing, the clearances of the licensing, the proof of payments, everything is in a nice little package. So when they deliver to a distributor, all of the music elements are signed, sealed, delivered. So soup to nuts, basically.